Okay, we are going live a little early here. I want to give people some time to show up. So we're going to be doing a 30-minute practice tonight, a real short practice. If you have like a yoga tie, something you could use as a yoga tie, that would be helpful. And once you join in here, sit tight. We're going to start in just a few moments. So get comfy, talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, we got about a minute before we get going. Okay. Okay. Well, it's about 7:30 right now, give or take. So I'm going to get this started. So, welcome. This is a gentle yoga class. I'm just going to get a little closer so you can hear what I'm saying here. This is a pretty gentle yoga class. We're not really going to be leaving the floor much. The purpose here is, once again, just to get you nice and calm, relaxed before you spend the night. Hopefully not just staring at Netflix, but do what you need to do to calm yourself down. Nonetheless, I hope that this 30 minutes helps you out. So I'm going to start off with some oming. Feel free to join in with me, especially if there's lots of people home, then definitely join in with me. And yeah, I'm going to go for this Rodney Yee thing and just keep my shirt off, because why not? So, so here we go. So go ahead and get comfortable. Sit up straight and tall. And make sure that you're upright so your belly's real soft. We're going to need the belly. We're going to need the belly to move in and out here. So we'll start with some breath. All right, so take a deep inhale, and well, let's start off with some ohms here. 3 of them. So now keeping the attention inwardly rooted, feeling the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. We're going to start with a little bit of sun breath here. So we did this one earlier, so go ahead and place your palms face up upon the knees. Sit up straight and tall. We're going to take about 5 sets here together. So with me here, exhale all the way up. All right, now all through the nose. Inhale, bringing the arms up. And then exhale, bringing the arms down again. Once more, inhale the arms up, all the way up to the top, elongating. And exhale, lower the arms down. All right, 3rd time, inhale the arms all the way up. Slow, elongated breath. And then a slow, elongated exhale as your arms lower down again. All right, and just 2 more of these. Inhale, bringing the arms up. And exhale the arms back down again. And then just 1 more time now. Inhale the arms all the way up to the top. And then exhale, lower the arms back down again. You're going to bring your hands right over your belly. And once your hands are over your belly, tune the attention inwards, feeling the belly rising and falling subtly as you breathe in and out. Watching the breath and let all else fall into the background for a moment. And now from this point of stillness, keep the attention inwardly rooted, and you're going to find your way down onto your back. Once you get to your back, doesn't matter how you get there. Once you do get there, though, you're going to wind up in such a position where your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. You're going to start off just warming up through the hips here. So once you're on the ground with me here, real simple. All we're going to do, let me get my hands out of the way, As you inhale, you're going to tilt your tailbone towards the floor. As you exhale, you tilt your tailbone upwards. So we're just going to rock up and back along the sacrum. Inhale, tailbone down. Exhale, tailbone up. Now keep this up at your own pace with your breath. Inhale, tailbone down. Exhale, tailbone up. Now I'm going to keep quiet here for about 3/4 of a minute. As you keep this up at your own pace, let the breath be the music to you here. Take about 3 more of these, give or take. Inhale, tailbone down. Exhale, tailbone up. All right. Now, next time your hips get to neutral, we're going to start to move laterally. So we just go in posterior, anterior. Now we're just going to do some lateral movement side to side. So bring your arms out into T, and then as you exhale, knees fall one side. Inhale, knees center. Exhale, knees to the other side. Now, this could keep it up now at your own pace. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the side. If you wish to have a little more work through the abdominals here, well then, let the shins be parallel to the ground and go from side to side in this manner. Doing it in this way is really going to strengthen up those obliques there. Nonetheless, still same breath. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. All right. Now we're going to keep this going, and if this still is not enough for you, if you still want a little extra oomph, as long as your lower back's in good shape, you can bring your legs straight up into the air and do this with straight legs. Your obliques, side abs are really going to feel that. That is not necessary. Remember, more is not always better. So see where you're at. As for me, I'm going to stick to the mellow stuff. So I'm going to be quiet for about a half a minute as you keep this up at your own pace with your breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. It's taking about 2 more sets, right side to left side, moving at your own pace, right to left, twice more. All right, so next time you've gotten to left side, go ahead and come on back to center. We're going to lengthen out, if I could have some room here, we're going to lengthen out the left leg. Go ahead and hug the right knee into the chest. Now, once you have the right knee hugged into the chest, this could be your pose right here. If you want to add more, well, then you can bring your forehead up towards the knee. That's going to work on the rectus abdominis there. If you want to work on the transverse abdominis, the deeper layer, the stabilizers, well, then you float the left leg off the ground an inch or two. See where you're at, so you can maintain either here, here, or with the leg up also. However you may hold, we'll give it about 30 seconds. Breathe deep, look for the way to hold strong, yet relax. All right, so let's give it one more breath. And then after that next breath, hopefully you're here when we started. So I was saying how you'll need a yoga tie, something to wrap around your foot. So one way or another, hopefully you have something nearby. Go ahead and grab it. Wrap it around the bottom of the right foot. We're going to do what I call the chiropractic adjustment pose. So you can't see the full range of my foot here. I'm my own cameraman. So bear with me here. Nonetheless, as you inhale, you're extending the heel up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you soften. So just push on the inhale, release on the exhale. We're going to keep that going now. Same thing, about a half a minute. Breathing the leg. It's almost like you're inflating your leg balloon, so to speak, on the inhale. Alright, so let's give this about 10 more seconds, extending and softening. About maybe 3 more times it works out to. And then after the next extension, leave the leg extended. And then we're going to draw circles on the ceiling with the heel now. So we're just rolling this leg around in a circle. How big these circles get, that is up to you. I mean, if you want to get a really good iliotibial band stretch, well, then you let the leg come across like I just did, and you will feel that through that iliotibial band. See where you're at, though. Make it work for your body. We're going to keep up the circles for about a half a minute in each direction. Don't fly a kite on a windless day. Make sure your breath is moving along with your body here. Alright, so after the next circle or two, switch directions. Same thing, but the opposing way. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that now for about a half a minute. Breathing the leg around. So give or take another 2 to 3 circles here. And then after you've done about 2 to 3 circles, take your time. You're going to bend your left knee. You're going to let the right ankle come to rest upon left thigh. So 2 options here. This is all to get into the glute medius. I'm kind of showing you, so not this side. It's going to be your right glute medius, the side by the thigh, the hip, everything there. So anyway, right ankle, left thigh. This could be as far as you go. If you want to go further, lift up both legs. Your right arm goes between the legs. Left arm around the outside of the left leg. You interlace fingers around left shin or left thigh. So that's one option. That's threading the needle. If you prefer the supine pigeon, this could take you a little deeper perhaps. You would hold on to the right shin, you keep it perpendicular to your body. It's like we're doing the pigeon, but upside down. And then you lower the left leg down, and hence, ta-da, pigeon, but upside down. However you choose to hold, we'll maintain this here for, give or take, another half a minute. Breathe deep. Every exhale, softening you down a little more. Okay, and one more breath. And then after that next breath, we have one more pose on this side. It's called Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby. So there's several options. If you're able to grab onto your big toe of the right foot with the right hand, go for it. If not, you could use your yoga tie. And on the other side of that, if you're able to grab the big toe, see if you can place the palm of the hand on the sole of the foot. Now the ideal here is that we're getting that right knee down towards the outside of the body on the on the right side there. So don't force the leg down. Just let the weight of the arm just gently weigh that leg down. You're going to feel that pretty strongly through the hamstring. Consider where the muscles attach though. If you start to feel a stretch in the joint, in the hip joint in here, please ease off of it a little bit. Think of the heart of the muscle, and that's where you want to stretch from, right? Right in the muscle, not at the connection points. Anyhow, I'm going to be quiet now. We'll give it a few seconds. Send the breath directly to the area where you feel the stretch. All right, and let's give this one more full breath in and out. And then after you've exhaled, we'll let that right leg go. And now we get to do the same thing on the left side. So we're going to start off just like we did before. So hug the left knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the left shin. And then you can either just keep it nice and mellow, hanging out right here. If you want to work the rectus abdominis, the six-pack, bring your forehead up towards your knee. If you want to work a transverse abdominis, so stabilizer, the deeper abs, then lift the right leg off the ground. That is all optional. Anyhow. However, you may be holding about 30 seconds. Look for the way to hold strong, yet relax. Let's give this one more breath. And then after that next breath, lower down. If you remember correctly here, we did the push and release now. So you're going to grab that yoga tie again. Wrap it around the left foot. And all we're doing here, just like before, is you inhale, extend the leg. You're reaching, from here as you exhale, soften. So inhale, extend, exhale, soften. We'll keep that going now for about a half a minute, using the breath for movement in the body here. Let's do 2 more pushes and releases. And then next time you've extended the leg, leave it extended. And then we're going to draw circles on the ceiling with the heel. And once more, the movement. I didn't say this before, and I apologize for not doing so. Make sure that this left leg is taut. We want the entire leg to move as one piece. Obviously, I don't want your shin moving one direction and your thigh moving the other. That's a good way to straighten the knee. So all the movement is originating right in the hip. We'll give this another 15 seconds before we switch direction. All right, so 2 more circles, and then after you've done those 2 circles, switch direction. I'm going to go this other direction now for about a half a minute, as we did before. Remember, don't fly your kite on a windless day. Breathe deeply. Alright, so about 2 more circles, and then after you've done approximately 2 circles, let's bend the right knee. Left ankle comes to rest upon right thigh. Once more, that could be your pose. You don't take it any further. If you want to go to threading the needle, lift both legs up, left arm between the legs, right arm around the outside of the right leg, interlace fingers around right shin or right thigh. So that's one option. If you prefer instead, there's always supine pigeon, where you take this left shin perpendicular to the body, right leg lowers to the floor, so you're in the pigeon, but from the back. However you may be doing it, we'll give it a little more than a half a minute. Breathe into the area where you feel the stretch here. Three more deep breaths. And then after that next exhale, well, we're going to do the Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby. So, several options here. If this is ridiculous, grab your yoga tie, wrap it around the left foot, and we're trying to bring the left knee down towards the outside of the body there. If you're able to, though, see perhaps can you grab onto the big toe of the left foot? Can you place the palm of the hand upon this left foot? Of course, you can't see it. I'm out of the camera there. There we go. But anyway, don't force it. If it works, it works. We're just, aiming to get the knee down towards the outside of the thigh. Feel this all along the thigh in here. Abductor, thigh, glute, a little bit. Anyhow, breathe into the area. We'll give it about 20 seconds. Alright, and now after your next exhale, well, we're going to release this. Hug both knees into the chest, and we're going to rock our way forward and back, and eventually going to rock up to seated. Now, once you've come up here to seated, I got to check the time real quick. All right. So, as I said, this is a pretty short practice. We're going to come to Baddha Konasana. Most people know this is like a butterfly. So the soles of the feet touch, knees splay apart, and hold on to the feet. Now, no matter what you do, very, very important, because I've been to too many classes where people say this, Don't bounce the knees here. Bouncing out the knees here is like going out to your car, opening the door all the way and pushing against it. Eventually you're going to mess up the hinge. If you do, call me because I have somebody that can help fix your car door if you choose to do that. Don't do it though. Same thing though for the hips. Don't bounce the knees. Keep them stable. If you're craving some movement, you could rock from bun to bun. Now I want to give you a side view because we live in the age of this. Everybody's staring at their cell phone all day, right? So if you want to come forward, sit up straight and tall, and then lead with the heart as you rock from side to side. And see, even I'm not demonstrating that so well because I'm trying to fit in the camera screen, but you get the idea there. Try to lead with the heart, not with the head. Anyhow, we're going to give this about 7 to 8 breaths. Breathe into it. All right, so about one more deep inhale and exhale. And then after that next breath, you can release the legs. You can let them come out, bounce them out a little bit. And then you're going to come to a comfortable seated position. We have a little time left here. I want to make sure we take care of the upper body a wee bit. So I'm going to scooch back here. So these are just some simple neck rolls, simple head rolls. So all you're going to do from your mat, hopefully you could hear me all the way over there. Anyway, sit up straight and tall, bring the chin to the chest, and just roll ear to shoulder on the inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Now notice we're not rolling the head back. Think about the way that the spine inserts into the skull. I don't want you, cut off the blood supply up here. So you're just going from side to side. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Take the next 30 seconds to do this at your own pace. All right, so now next time your chin gets to your chest, pick your head up here. All right, so next thing we're going to do is going to take care of the shoulders a bit. So one shoulder up, back, and down, other shoulder up, back, and down. Coordinate breath and movement. So inhale up, exhale back and down. Now if you want more, of course, the elbows can get involved. If you still want more, it could be the full arm that gets involved. Anyhow, you're going to go at your own pace now for about the next half a minute. Inhaling the arm up, exhale back and down. Let's do 3 more sets now. Right arm, left arm, thrice more. I am mirroring you. I hope so. I hope it works out that way. So this should be my right arm here. All right, so 1 more set of right, left. And then after that last set of right, left, we're going to bring the arms into the air, interlace the fingers, show the palms to the ceiling. And you remember the cartoons where the genie is trying to fit out of the little lamp? Well, that's what you are here. You're a genie in a bottle. You've been rubbed the right way, and now you're elongating all through the core. We're going to give this about 30 seconds. Elongate with each inhale, soften on the exhale. Okay, and 1 more breath. And as you exhale, we're going to lower the arms down. And I call this next movement. Normally I'd give you eagle arms, but I don't want to confuse you since I'm new to this video thing. So all we're going to do, I call this shaking hands with Medusa. If you're shaking hands with Medusa, you don't want to look at her, because if you do, you're going to turn to stone. So take your right hand, cut it across your body, take your left hand to your right deltoid, and your right to the shoulder there. And then all you're doing, it's like you're shaking hands, but you don't want to look at Medusa, right? So look away from her. So you're bringing the arm over, but looking off to the right. So arm to the left, head to the right. We'll give this just about 5 to 6 breaths. Of course, this is to stretch right here, through the through the deltoid and tricep. You should hopefully feel this one pretty well. right, so I want to add to this. If we're going to get deltoid and tricep, I also want to make sure we get intercostal muscles, obliques, and lats. So now, place the left hand on the ground, right arm up by the ear, and we're going to make ourselves into a crescent moon shape. So leaning on over, and make sure that the head isn't jutting forward. Everything's in line here. We're going to give this now about a half a minute. Breathe into it. As you inhale, you're elongating. As you exhale, soften. All right, and one more breath, and the next inhale, let's bring it on up. All right, so we're going to do the other side now. So when you're ready to, left arm cuts across, right hand goes to left shoulder, and then it's like you're shaking hands with Medusa again. Don't look at her, you'll turn to stone. So you're looking off to the left, the arm is extended to the right. Get this wonderful stretch through tricep and deltoid. Breathe deeply into it. And one more breath. And then we're going to extend this stretch now to intercostals, lats, oblique. So right hand on the floor, left arm by the ear. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, relax into the side bend. Get that beautiful stretch along the side here. We'll give this about the same amount of time. And then my word, time flies. We only have a few minutes left, but I don't have another class banging on the door to get in. So we'll run about another 7 minutes or so here. All right, and one more breath, and then next inhale, rise yourself up. So the way we're going to close this is just going to be with a meditation tonight. I really want people to become a little more comfortable with meditation. I always hear folks say that they can't meditate. They say, oh, I can't sit still. Really, my question to most folks is when they say that they can't sit still with themselves is, what are you afraid of? You're going to have to face all this stuff one day no matter what. So why not now? Why not face it head on? Winston Churchill said the only way out of hell, well, is directly through it. And if you read Dante's Inferno, you remember how'd they get out of hell? They had to go right to the center of the place. I'm not saying it's hell, but for some people it is. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. I like words. This last little thing, we're going to do a 3-minute meditation together. So go ahead and join me. Sit up straight and tall here. Close the eyes. Now I'm going to teach this as a guided meditation. So I'm going to make it a little easier today. As we go on, I might make it a little more difficult. But anyway, today, sit up straight and tall. Close the eyes. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then you're going to take 3 breaths with me here. And please make these loud and obnoxious. Take a deep inhale and let it out with a ah. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Ah. And 1 more time. This one we're going to let out with the lion's breath. So inhale and ah. Good. All right. So now that you let that go there, start to, close the eyes, tune in. Notice your head, your neck, your face. Part the lips so that your jaw may relax. Because as you relax the jaw, that's going to soften up the throat. It's going to soften up the cheeks, the sinuses, the temples, the eyes and eyebrows, forehead, scalp, and crown. And then in your mind, send the message up that I am relaxing my neck, my head, my face. My neck, my head, and my face are all completely relaxed. And now tuning into the area which runs from your shoulders down to your waist, letting go of your arms, your hands, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your belly. Notice, are there any non-physical sensations in the abdomen here? What I mean by non-physical sensations This is like when you feel anxiety, you might feel that in the pit of the stomach. Heartbreak, well, we quite literally feel that in the chest. Notice, are there any of those sensations? If there are, breathe into them. The breath goes into those non-physical sensations. The exhale carries them out, helps to neutralize. And then you send the message down in your mind that I am relaxing my arms, my shoulders, my back, my chest, my belly. My arms, shoulders, back, chest, and belly are all completely relaxed. Now lastly, tuning into the area which runs from your waist to your toes, and let go of your glutes. First of all, soften the glutes. And experiment with this. Sometimes the best way to do something right is to do it wrong. So if there's a lot of tension in the hips, perhaps engage the glutes for a moment and then let go. Nonetheless, once you've let go of the glutes, your hips will relax, the pelvis, the thighs, the calves, the feet. Let it all go. And then you send the message down that I am relaxing my hips, my legs, my feet. My hips and legs and feet are all completely relaxed. So now the last little part of this, I guess we could call it a relaxation, meditation, perhaps hyphenated, is just notice your mind. So take a moment to tune in to the passing landscape in the mind. Most folks, including myself, what happens? A thought goes through the mind and right away that thought gets attributed to I. I am this, I am that. Well, imagine here that your mind is like a movie screen. And if I were to take you to the movies and show you a movie about fire, you might see the fire all over the screen, but of course the screen does not burn by the projection of the fire. In the same way, I'm going to be quiet for about 30 seconds, and over those 30 seconds, watch the thoughts dance across the screen of your mind. Do your best to not identify with any of the characters. Just see if you can watch them. So 30 seconds of watching the thoughts with no identification. And from this still point, go ahead and place your hands together in front of your heart in Namaskar position and offer yourself Namaste. And I really mean it. Everybody uses this term, but what does it mean? Honor the divine within. This isn't any sort of ego thing or anything of the sort. I honor the divine within. I honor that spark, which goes beyond everything that I think I am. That little spark that was there when you were a baby, that will be there for your entire life and beyond. So offer yourself Namaste. I honor that divine spark, which is underneath everything that I think I am. I honor that divine spark in everyone else. Namaste to all. May you all be happy. May you all be healthy. May you all be peaceful. And namaste to you all. So please, I'm going to make this a regular thing. As I said, tune into my YouTube channel, Doodleschmidt, and I will be posting more yoga and meditation videos, as well as ASMR. I got to get more equipment for this stuff, but I got plenty of time on my hands. So I look forward to connecting with y'all. Love y'all. See you soon. Gute Nacht.